Yeah? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Technical Difficulties. My name is Steve Evans. Welcome to A.N.O.C 17, you guys. Put your hands together. Put your hands together.
I'll tell you later. You're the singer.
Cut that music off. Cut it off right now. The girl with the tattoos thanks you, so. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing today? Good?
Great!
Good? No, make some more noise than that. How are you doing today? Good? Sweet deal. Thank you for coming to another Comedy 17. This is the 17th one, so that's pretty good. Thank you for coming out dressed like zombies. You guys look good. Thank you. I appreciate that. You guys look awesome. Yeah, you guys are like, nah, no. That was yesterday. Did you guys have a good Halloween, though? Yep. No? No? Did you guys overdose or something? Like, what? Did you guys have a good Halloween? No? Yes? No? Maybe so?
Yes, we did.
You didn't? Okay, we'll talk about that later. Don't worry about it. What were some costumes you guys had? Anybody have any good costumes that they want to comment on? Anybody? No? A bitch? How do you dress like that? Just put on your regular clothes and...
Keith, you're doing a great job right now.
Yeah, I know, man. Like, so nobody had any costumes? Any good costumes? You guys want to know what my costume was?
Yep.
Yesterday? Some of you might have saw it on Facebook. I was zombie Trayvon Martin. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Had the zombie makeup and the hoodie and Skittles hanging out of my pocket. It was awesome. I did that. You can laugh. I said it, so you can laugh. It's fine. It's not a problem. It was a fun time. The funny thing about it was my friend Mary was putting on like I had never done zombie makeup before, so like you have to get like there's like a grease paint or something like that. You have to get like a white one, so I had a white face pretty much, which I understand why you guys did that. It makes sense. It was fun. But I put it on, and then she was like, just look in the mirror and see how it looks right now. And I looked at it, and I just saw my face white, and I felt my credit score go up like 150 points. So I was like, that was fun. You guys ready for this election thing that's happening? Even less enthused. Like Halloween, election, no, fuck that. Like, so do we have any Democrats in here or? Woo! Yeah. Do we have any Republicans in the house? You got real serious. Mitt Romney needs to make a visit really quickly for no reason. The funny thing about the election is like I don't vote like really locally. Like I only do like the big event, like the whole. Can I get a little bit of volume? Thank you. I do the big event, and it's like kind of like just the main election, like the presidential election. That's the only thing I do. And like I'm kind of like I'm a Democrat, but I'm a Democrat by birth, kind of like how women are Cubs fans by birth. Like they don't really know anything about it. They're just because their father and their grandfather was a fan, they're a fan. And so I made my decision strictly on watching the national conventions. Like I got geared up for it, so I watched both national conventions. And it's like the Republican National Convention is like, you guys know the Emperor from Star Wars? Like if he had a church picnic, like that would be what his convention looked like. Meanwhile, the Democratic convention is like if they shot the BET Awards in like the suburbs, like people were going ape shit. Like it was like retarded. Did any of you guys watch the Democratic National Convention?
Yeah.
Did you see Bill Clinton's speech?
Yes.
It was moving, right? Like I saw his speech and I immediately went out and bought a blue dress. Like, because I was like, dude, that was amazing. Just put it wherever you want to put it, because you're Bill Clinton. But yeah, it was a fun time. It was a fun time. The thing about it, I don't know if you guys have watched the interview with Paul Ryan at all. And I don't know if you guys have like woken up like after a Saturday of drinking and woken up early in the morning and seen the TV evangelist that's on the television. That's what Paul Ryan looks like. He just stares at you with this dead like evangelistic stare, and it's like scary. It scares me. This is not a joke. This is just like really my fears of Paul Ryan that he's going to take over my life. But he'll be fine. Whatever. You guys ready for some comedy?
Yeah.
Make some more noise. Are you guys ready for some comedy? We have a slew of good comedians. A slew. Yes, a slew. Yeah, see? Yeah. We're gonna have to educate them later. We have a slew of good comedians tonight. Our first comedian is from the region. Please put your hands together for Matt McLindon, everybody. Matt McLindon.
If you have a seat right here, I just quickly going up my chest real quick, Keith.
Okay.
A lot of you weren't at my last show. I know that because there weren't many people at my last show. But I made a few remarks to Keith, and I think he may have taken them the wrong way. My last show was months ago, and I haven't been booked since. And so I think Keith... it's not because I wasn't funny, because look at me, I'm hilarious. I think Keith just took them the wrong way. And I talked to the few people that were at the show, and they said, you know, maybe you should tone the racial things down a little bit. And see, the thing was, I wasn't trying to come off as racial at all. I'm not racist at all. You know, I love I'm not racist at all. You know? So before I get going here, I wrote a little apology, and I just want to clear the air real quick. Okay. So just bear with me for Keith. Yes. I am deeply sorry for anything I said that may have offended you. Your color, while dark, has no influence on my perception of you. I personally think it is completely normal when we go out to eat at a restaurant and you ask if they have Kool-Aid. Completely their fault for not having it. When we go to the movies, I think it's acceptable for you to yell at the screen in the middle of the movie at the parts that you don't agree with. That's your opinion. That's okay. Keith, I love hanging out with you. It's just, I think sometimes I just get jealous when we go to the mall. And every sales associate gives you the most attention. It genuinely irks me when I need help, but they're too busy following you around the store, making sure you don't need help. And I think that some of that jealousy may have just come out in my last show, and I needed to apologize. And you know, in no way did any of my comments, you know, they weren't supposed to be racially charged. And so now, please accept these reparations as a token of my, no, Keith, come on, as a token of my apology. Okay, that's a lie, obviously. If we could just, hey, if we just bear the hatchet on stage in front of all, I can get on with the show. We could just make it. Everybody, I'm shaking his hand. All right, now we can stop the show. Who's ready for some comedy for real now, right? Yeah. So Facebook, who uses Facebook? Everybody uses Facebook. You're lying if you don't. So everyone uses Facebook. So I have decided that I need to introduce Facebook to the older generation because we don't see enough pictures of cats or family or anything like that. So we need to add more. So I talked to my grandma, and I'm trying to get my grandma on the social network. You know, she really doesn't like the internet too much, she actually came to me and she asked me what this big Facebook craze was all about. I said, well, Grandma, it's a great way to stay connected with all of your friends and just to see what they're up to, you know, on an everyday basis. And she said, well, that's great, but I already know how to do that. Grandma, you know how to use Facebook? No, you idiot. I check the obituaries every day. Sometimes twice. So really, this is just a gigantic segue to my next joke because my grandma thinks everyone just uses the internet for porn. I recently watched a porno with my girlfriend. Yeah. It sounds exciting, I know. You build that up in your mind and you think, like, that's a great, I like doing it by myself. I like doing things with her. If you combine the two, you have greatness, right? It's kind of like the peanut butter and jelly philosophy. Peanut butter is great by itself. Jelly is great by itself. You throw them together, it can only be great, right? Wrong. So, actually, she brought it up. We've been dating for some time now, and our relationship's just getting kind of stale. You know, when you date somebody for a while, you want something new. You want to try new things. And she brought it up to me, suggested, we rent a DVD, we light some candles, have a good night. So I'm awesome, absolutely awesome, cool. So we throw in the DVD and we lay down, and we start getting our little thing, and she starts making comments about the movie. Like it was a Lifetime movie or something. Like this is just something you sit back, you watch, you enjoy, and you do your thing, right? No, she's making comments, and not just any comments. Not talking about like the setting or the scene, nothing like that. Just, man, that guy is just hot. And I'm like, whatever, okay, she's got that sexy voice going on, so I'm like, alright, I can get into this, no big deal. That guy's just so hot. God, look at those muscles, I just love the guy with big muscles. Yeah, he's cute. God, just look at his abs, look at that six-pack. So I'm getting mad now. I'm thinking, yeah, well, God, look at how big that girl's tits are. Yeah, God, she's so hot. I love a girl with big tits. And so now I've opened the gates of hell. Because now she's mad. She can say whatever she wants about this guy, but now she's mad. So she comes at me with, God, just look how big he is. Man, look at that girl. I bet she always looks good. I bet when her boyfriend comes home from a long day at work, I bet she has dinner on the table for him. Every night. She stops, she looks at me, and she goes, yeah, I bet that guy, I bet he gets to wash those big-ass underwears to fit his giant dick. I bet he knows how to wash those clothes every weekend. Yeah, well, I bet she knows when to shut the hell up when she's told. And she looks at me and she goes, well, I bet he doesn't go out dancing with his homo friends every weekend. Backtrack. I like to go dancing with my friends every weekend. It's a way to blow off steam, it's a way to blow off steam. I was a fellow. Whoa, that's... Put my pants back, I'm out of here! I stormed out and I did the only thing that any sane, rational, heterosexual male would do. I called up my friends and we went dancing. Emergency dancing on a Thursday evening. So we're in the club, we're doing our thing, just doing our little thing, dancing around, just getting into it, Just give me a second. So we're doing our thing and we're dancing, in the club. And all of a sudden this guy comes up behind me and just slaps my ass. Whoa. Buddy, what do you think you're doing? This guy goes, I'm sorry, I saw that ass and I just had to touch. I'm like, whoa. Punk dancing is to be appreciated for entertainment purposes, not to be taken advantage of by the likes of you. And he looks at me and he goes, I'm sorry, I thought, just the way you were dancing, I thought you were gay. Whoa! I will have you know, sir, I just attempted to have sex with my girlfriend an hour ago. I, sir, am not gay. And he looked at me and he says, well, hold on, how do you know? What the hell do you mean, how do I know? I just told you, I just tried to get my girlfriend's pants like an hour ago. He says, all right, fine. How many girls, of all the girls you've been with, would you say you like every single vagina you've seen? Well, no, not every one of them. I mean, there's been a couple questionable drunk ones, I suppose. All right, fine. How many dicks have you seen? I said, only one, the king, baby. Only one. And you like that one? Well, of course, who wouldn't like this one? It says, so, statistically, the only penis you've seen you've liked, that's 100%. And of all the vaginas you've seen, not all of them. I said, and I pushed him. I don't know why I pushed him. I don't thing to do at the time was to push him. And he pushed me back harder. I went flying into the wall. And before I went to go hit him, I remembered one clear thing. I am the biggest bitch you've ever seen. I've been in one fight my whole life, and it ended with me crying in the corner. 2 weeks ago. Anyways, so I'm thinking, oh shit, everyone's in the club's looking out like, God, what am I gonna do? So I do the only logical thing, and I feel like I need to get loud, so I'm like, no! And I'm just yelling my guts out, trying to get him scared. He punches me in the face. I go down, I'm on the ground, and right before he goes to hit me again, he says, "You, sir, are lucky that I have a date with Keith Evans." And that is one black man you do not want to keep waiting. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you very much for a great audience.
Please give it up again for Van McLindon. Okay, so...